Hey guys, how we doing today? This is Wally with LearningNet.com, and thanks for visiting my resources page right here. My assumption is that if you're on this page right now, you're wanting to know what type of tools I recommend. And so this page is really set up. It's very simple, straightforward, and just giving you guys some options, some really nice tools that you can utilize to not only put your website online, but also to be able to drive traffic to it as well as to really to build a brand, online. With LearningThat.com in particular, when I first created it, I was in the mindset of just blogging about different topics or ideas that I had, and I was really kind of like everywhere, with the blog itself. But then I thought about, what is it that really interests me? What do I like about, the blog itself? What is it that I really want to focus in on? I kind of had to go back to the basics. And that's how I really came up with like web hosting, marketing, and SEO. Those are things that I really had a passion for, being that I studied marketing in school. And so versus, talking about so many different areas or different topics or themes, I decided to shift the focus of learningit.com to web hosting itself, marketing tips and tricks and things of that nature. And so anyway, on this particular page right here for learningit.com/resources, this right here just really gives you some ideas of where to get started, because with any blog that you put online, it starts with what's called web hosting itself. And if you're a total beginner for creating, websites online, you've never created a website online, the very first step in doing so is selecting a reliable web hosting provider. And so that's what this page details. Some of my top recommended web hosting providers for beginners, as you guys will see right here. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, just click the link that's right below. It'll bring you right to this page. And you can take advantage of some amazing discounts and savings with these resources that I have on this page. So the number one web hosting provider that I recommend you to get started with if you're a beginner is SiteGround. I've been with them for 2 years as of the time of this video, and I've been able to create 12 websites online that are hosted on SiteGround's platform. They have amazing security, great fast customer service, fast page loads and performance, and I just love them across the board. And so SiteGround is of the top three, shared web hosting providers that I recommend, for beginners. As you'll see on my website, I have different web hosting providers that are featured that I've checked out and tested. But, as for beginners, if you're getting started today with your very first website, I recommend checking out SiteGround itself. If you use the links that are on this page, you'll get 60% off of your web hosting today. So take advantage of this link here should you decide to go with SiteGround. Another shared web hosting provider. Now, talk about shared web hosting because when you get started online, you don't have a lot of you don't have a lot of web traffic, already, at your website. You're starting from grade one. And so most people start off with shared web hosting itself. And that's what we're talking about in this particular video. So both SiteGround and A2 hosting that we're going over right now, they're what are called shared web hosting providers. And they're very inexpensive, very cheap, but reliable web hosting providers for those that are getting started off in the beginning. So A2 hosting has been around for a very long time. And just like SiteGround, they're very inexpensive itself. SiteGround starts off at $395 if you guys are using the 60% discount. A2 hosting, you can get it for $392 per month. It comes with a 51% off discount from the regular pricing of $799 per month. What I like about A2 hosting is this. They have really good customer service. They also have great security. When you get started with them today, should you decide to get started with A2 hosting, they do what's called hardening with the installation of your WordPress software. Obviously, if you're going to be creating a website today, most of all websites online today are created with WordPress. And so A2 hosting, what they do for you is they will install WordPress for you with an additional layer of security, better known as hardening, online. And so, anyway, I really like what A2 Hosting does with that. They really care about security and really protecting websites against malware and hackers and things of that nature. SiteGround is really great for that too. A2 Hosting is another great web hosting provider that's ideal for beginners. That really is top notch with not only performance but also security. And so you can take advantage of the link that's right here when you get on the website at my blog at learningnet.com/resources. Just click on this link right there, and that way you can get started with them should you decide that A2 hosting will be a better fit for you over SiteGround. The next type of web hosting that I wanted to talk about with you guys is called managed WordPress hosting. Now, the difference with managed WordPress hosting versus shared is that with shared web hosting, more people will be sharing a specific server and resources that'll be allotted. When you think about managed WordPress hosting, less people will be on the server. So you can count on really faster speeds, delivery of your pages and your content across the internet. And with managed WordPress hosting, typically you have a lot of automation that's in place with updates, for example, like updates like with your software, automated backups, making like copies of your website, which is an absolute must in this time of day. WPX hosting is really good for doing that. But of course, with managed hosting, it's not cheap as with shared web hosting itself. WPX hosting starts off at $24 per month, and it'll allow you to host up to 5 websites versus just one with the SiteGround and A2 Hosting's beginner websites. Of course, they do start off $395 with SiteGround. A2 Hosting is $392 with the discounts on this page. But WPX hosting as a managed WordPress provider itself, it starts at $24 per month. So again, you're paying for convenience, automation, updates, security. You get free CDNs, which help to deliver your pages across the web, no matter where people are trying to access your websites. You get those for free with WPX hosting itself. And so those are some really good perks that come with it as well. One of the things that I wanted to mention, guys, with this resource page is that what I recommend with web hosting is I have these listed for another reason as well. Not only that I use these and I have accounts, with these particular providers, but they also provide free SSL certificates, which are absolutely necessary if you're thinking about selling products on your website itself. Like if you want to build like an e-commerce store and sell like products of your own, you can build your very own store and have, free SSL certificates, which are an absolute must if you're going to be, trying to rank in the search engines itself. Okay, so those are 3 of the top web hosting providers that I recommend for beginners to get started with. There's SiteGround, as I highlighted today, A2 Hosting, but if you're wanting something that's more in the way of speed and you don't really care about price, I recommend going with a managed WordPress host such as WPX Hosting. And again, you can take advantage of this link right here and get started today. I talked to you guys today about LongTailPro. It's a really, really nice, tool to utilize to really learn how to rank a lot faster online. Of course, with any blog or website that you put online, guys, it's very important to write and create content focused around long tail keywords. If you want to know more about that, you can try it out today for just $1. It does come with a money back guarantee with it. And I definitely stand behind this product itself. I did write an article about long tail keywords. You can check it out on my website just by typing in LongTailPro, or you can type in long tail keywords like in the search bar itself. And that way you guys can, be able to check it out and read more about why it's important to use long tail keywords. Now, going over to videos. Obviously, when you create a website online, you want to learn how to drive traffic to it. One way of doing that is obviously through creating posts on your website itself, where you're going to be driving traffic, obviously, from the search engines. Another way to do that is by video marketing. So you guys see that, on this video that we're doing right now. It's a very simple video. There's nothing extravagant. I'm just talking to you guys in my own words, sharing with you guys some of my resources that I recommend, on my website. But how is it that you can really, brand yourself or create your brand online with videos? There are a lot of video editors that are out there. One that I'm using right now, is called Screencastify itself. It's very easy. They do have a free version that you can use. It's called the Light Plan itself. When you use that, it does give you up to like 10 minutes that you can do for each video. But of course, if you want to go longer than that, you have to upgrade. You do have some limitations, with that, with the Light Plan itself. But it's great if you're, just getting started off with like YouTube or Vimeo, and you want to upload videos and things of that nature. Then the Light Plan would be ideal, for that. I actually used a premium plan with it, only because it allows me to make videos that have it doesn't cap you off at 10 minute, like the 10 minute marker. As for the length itself, you can do an unlimited amount of time. With the videos, you can make longer videos, as well as you don't have the watermark in the bottom corner, from Screencastify. So again, there's a lot of benefits that come with it, with your uploads, unlimited uploads, to YouTube or any other, site that you want to promote it on. But again, Screencastify is a really nice video marketing software that you can use to create simple videos that you can upload to your YouTube channel itself. And again, there are lots of video editors that are out there, but the one that I use and prefer right now is Screencastify, as you guys can see right now that I'm utilizing. So again, on this page, guys, for learningnet.com, my resource page, I just wanted to go over briefly some of the top tools that I recommend. Again, there's SiteGround, A2 Hosting, and WPX for manage WordPress hosting itself. Take advantage of these links that are right there. You should know that I am an affiliate of these, and FTC requires me to disclose that to you. I do receive a modest commission for throwing traffic to these web hosting providers, but I only do that because I believe in their products. I believe in their services. They have amazing customer service, and I think that when you have web hosting products that have great customer service, great uptime, and really nice resources and tools to help you to create your website online, why not recommend them to others if they definitely work? And so anyway, I just wanted to make this brief video for you guys. I hope that you take advantage of the resources that are on this website. If you guys are new to my channel, new to my website, subscribe to my YouTube channel itself. You should find a link right below, or the subscribe button. And continue to follow, this page. Follow my website and drop your comments below if you have any questions about anything that you may find, on my page. Okay, guys. So I want to hope you guys, I wish you guys so much success in your endeavors of creating your website online. And I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Take care.